You know, sometimes you have those moments in life where you just can't see how good can come from it. You're hurting, you're in pain, emotionally, you're a wreck, everything is falling apart around you, and you just say, this cannot get better. How is this going to help anyone or even myself? But you know what? God has a way of turning things around for His kingdom.
He absolutely does. Hi, I'm Shauna. This is my husband, Pete. And we are Gollyhue Family Discipleship. We're both ordained ministers with the Church of God. And we are passionate about studying the Bible and discipleship. And we believe that the best way to disciple yourself and your family is through reading, studying the Word of God, and applying that to your life daily. So, we take to social media and say, hey, come study the Bible with us. This week, we are actually on Philippians chapter 1. We're on verses 12 through 14. I'm going to read those from the Amplified version, and then we'll get started. It says, now I want you to know, believers, that what has happened to me, this imprisonment that was meant to stop me, has actually served to advance the spread of the good news regarding salvation. My imprisonment in the cause of Christ has become common knowledge throughout the whole Praetorian Imperial Guard and everyone else. Because of my change, seeing that I am doing well and that God is accomplishing great things, most of the brothers have renewed confidence in the Lord and have far more courage to speak the word of God concerning salvation without fear of the consequences, seeing that God can work His good in all circumstances.
We got a low battery warning. That's why I had to push the screen there to make it go down.
Sorry.
But the thing that Apostle Paul says here is, you know, we can all agree that being put in jail is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Especially back then. This wasn't like our prisons today. He was probably in a dungeon. You're lucky to be fed. We know the Apostle Paul was whipped and beaten on many different occasions. He is in a dire situation and circumstance, and he could probably look at that and say, man, I don't see how any good's going to come from this. But he doesn't. He says, you know what? Plenty of good has come from my bad situation. There is people being saved. People are learning of Jesus Christ. I'm in jail, and I'm able to minister to people I'd never be able to minister to. I'm reaching out to, he said, the Imperial Guard, right, of Rome. So he's actually into the government of Rome with these individuals and leading them to Jesus Christ. So his situation was turned around to where it might have been uncomfortable for him, but became a blessing to many.
And he actually says, because of my chains, that his confidence had been renewed.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to speak more boldly about what he knows is the truth. You know, there are definitely times in everyone's life where you see the circumstance as absolutely hopeless, that there's absolutely no good that could come from it.
Or you don't understand why you're going through it.
That's right. There is, and because there's so much pain and so much heartache. And we've been there. And if you watched our videos at all, you understand and know that Pete and I struggled for years with infertility. And then once we did get pregnant, we just had miscarriage after miscarriage. And the first one, we had two. And then we had a third one. And the first one was extremely difficult. It was very hard because we had been given a promise from God, and we felt like that promise had been absolutely stripped from us. And we questioned why over and over and over. And,
or what did we do?
Yeah, what did we do? Are we being punished, or have we done something wrong? Is it somebody's fault? And we have learned through it all that in every situation we have to just continue to pursue God, continue to stay focused, and give God glory for all the good things that continues to happen. We were able to take every situation that we were in, all the hurt and the hopeless feeling that we had, and we've been able to minister to others in when they have found themselves in those situations.
Right. And you think about that and you think, well, what good can come from that? But if anything, we cherish the gifts that God has given us now more than we ever could possibly, because we know the pain of losing a child. So Jeremiah, Judah, and Anna, we're truly blessed with that.
Yes.
But as Shauna said, God has opened doors on many occasions where individuals has reached out to us because they've known our story and our testimony and got counsel or prayer from us. I've been in instances where we've just run into people who have had this happen to them, and we've been able to minister to them. and let them know that God will see them through that. So through our pain, through our circumstances and situations that we did not want to be in, we do not want to go through again, but God has used it for us to bless others and be able to minister to others.
That's absolutely right. And honestly, because people saw our struggle, they saw our faith also, and they saw what God did with that faith. It moved mountains, and we were able to have 3 beautiful, healthy children. Mm-hmm. And so now people look at us and say, man, I look at you guys, and I'm struggling with infertility, but you give me hope. You have allowed me to press on and continue to believe.
Right, so tests turn into testimonies, right?
That's right.
And you're able to bless others. So going forward, remember there's 4 things we believe a disciple of Jesus Christ does every day. We want you to encounter God, exalt God, edify yourself by reading the Word of God, and engage this world for Jesus Christ.
That's right. Until next time, may God bless you.